Hi guys, it's Missy Ann here. Hope you had a good week. Now, you probably feel so tired doing all those online learning, but it's not going to be forever, okay? I know COVID seems like it's just keep bouncing back, but hopefully it'll ease up soon. Now, I know you're all wondering how am I going to catch up with all the homeworks and all the work that I have to do and prepare for the exams, especially for year 12. You've got trials coming up and also HSC. I have actually told you about this, how to study before, but I just want to tell you a bit more simpler way. The first one is have a plan, study plan, guys. I think it's important you have a plan. It doesn't have to be grand. It doesn't have to be in so much details, but something like a couple of things that you need to do each day. That way you're doing something regularly. Okay, I think that's important. So have some simple but very practical study plan. And second, I think it's important you have a breaks, short breaks. So if you're new to this study, I think it's good to study for maybe 15 to 20 minutes and have a short 5 minutes break. That way, you're not too pressured to do lots of work, but also you'll feel good about yourself. You've done something each day. So make sure you actually do something and have a bit of a break as well. So I wouldn't worry too much doing too much work, but just a little bit. Having said that, year 12, I'm not talking about you guys. You're not going to just do a little bit by bit. You've got to do a little bit more than that. So maybe 30 to 40 minutes and have a break. Okay, you can listen to music, walk about, go for a short walk. Do not watch Netflix like movies or something, like in a short comedy, like say it's going to finish 10 minutes. I guess that's okay. And listening to music while you're studying, it's not a good idea. I actually told this to many students because your HSC is not going to cater for that condition, and it helps me to focus. Yep, but when you do the exam, like any kind of exam, it doesn't have to be HSC, any kind of exam, you can't take your phone with you to listen to music. And having said that, you can listen to music, but not just the one that has lots of words in it, because it actually, your brain just separates it, like you're trying to focus on the things that you want to do, study, but then you have to listen to the words and the music. So I think it's going to be a bit too much for your brain to handle. You work so hard and you don't really gain so much because of there was some distractions happening. So make sure you listen to music that it's, just the music, like classical music or something, that the music that you like, but it's no words in it. And then just at the beginning, maybe at the start of it, and then just turn it off when you're really swing over things, and slowly wear it off so that you don't really need to listen to music. You can just study. Another thing is when you study, try to focus on the things that you're not confident with, like your weakness areas, okay? So you study your weak area, not your strong area. I mean, you do need to study your strong areas, but focus on the ones that you're not very confident about. And then you become a little bit more confident, you can do all over as well, So make sure you do that. And also for HSC and trial, like so year 12 students, I think you don't really have much time now to do your notes. You want to make lots of good notes, but I don't think you have time for that. So what's the best time, what's the best thing for now is to study through the questions, and while you're doing the questions, you learn from it at the same time. So make sure you do that. I think that's important, okay? And also, during the exam, make sure you do the questions that you know you're going to get marks from. Don't spend too much time on the questions that it's really, really hard. Like, I know it's like a 3-4 marks, and you want to get that 3-4 marks, but you're not really sure that how to start, and you don't know how to do it, and you're going to spend so much time on it, and you don't really know that that's correct or not. I think you're just gambling. So do the things that you can do, and you guarantee that you're going to get a good feedback. Do those questions first. And then when you have time, tackle the challenge ones. Make sure you actually do the questions that you know you will get a good marks, okay? So make sure you don't make silly mistakes during the test. I think that's important, because that's also grabbing a extra marks from it. I think it's important now is to build up your strength by not making mistakes, focusing on the weak areas so that you will tackle more questions in the exam. It's very important you have a good food, healthy food, so that you don't get sick. Because when you're sick, you don't want to study, and that's sort of wasting your time as well. So look after yourself, and by sleeping well and eating well, and go for a short walk, and have a bit of a short breaks in between, so that you don't get too bored with it, or too stressed, or too tired of doing, studying all the time. Okay, so in a nutshell, have a study plan, and make sure you have a short breaks, like say every 20 minutes or every 40 minutes for year 12, and focus on your weak areas so that you can tackle more questions in the exam. And make sure you go for a short walk, and look after yourself by eating good, healthy food, and have a good sleeping habit. It's very important. Okay, hope that helps. Have a good week, and stay well and safe. If you're wondering, this is just my ear. It's keep popping up and out, so that's what it was. Okay, see ya. Bye.